Okay. Folks, for example number 3, it says that the two rectangular prisms are similar. Now, they didn't write them next to each other like they did in the previous example, right? They actually showed us, they're showing us the shapes, okay? But it's no different than we did before, all right? Let's write the first fraction. What does y go with? Raise your hand. Pace?
2.
It goes with 2. So I'm going to write y over 2 equals. Okay, come back to that in a second. What does 5 go with, Elise? 5 goes with x. So I'm going to write 5 over x equals. Equals. Really? It's been going kind of kooky today. All right. Now, what does 0.8 go with? Suzette?
0.2.
All right, so I've got 0.8 over 0.2. All right. Now this one's a little bit different because we've got decimals inside of fractions. Okay. Which one of these 3 fractions do I want to work with? Raise your hand. Which one do I want to begin with? Harry. 0.08 over 0.2 because I know them both, right? Okay. But look, I don't like these decimals inside of this fraction. What can I do so that it looks like something that I know how to work with? What can I do? Pace has his hand up. Reagan has her hand up. I don't like 0.8 over 0.2 inside of a fraction. What do I do with that? Reagan, what should I do here?
You should times it by 10.
I can times the top by 10 and the bottom by 10, right? Let me ask you something. If I do that, what does 10 over 10 equal? What does 10 over 10 equal, Christina?
1.
It equals 1, right? So I'm multiplying this thing by 1.
Yes.
Whenever I multiply a number by 1, it stays the same, doesn't it? It might look different, but its value stays the same. When I multiply 10 over 10 by 0.8 over 0.2, what do I get, Reagan?
8 over 2.
Now those decimals are gone. Can someone reduce that fraction for me? How do I reduce that fraction, Paris? 1/4? 1 on top, 4 on the bottom? 4 over 1. So that means that this needs to be 4 over 1. Whoa. And this needs to be 4 over 1. All right. All right. Now, Elise says she can see how we do the top one. Elise, what do I need to do on the one at the top?
Divided by 2.
Okay. If I divide, well, wait a minute. What do I multiply 1 by to get to?
2.
2. So what do I multiply 4 by?
2.
And I get what?
8.
So y has to equal 8. Huh. But what do I do to the 5 to make it 4? How do I figure out, what do I do to the 5? How can I figure out what x needs to be down there? Have we done anything like that this year at all?
No. Yes.
I think we have. What do I need to do, Sam?
X is 1.25.
1.25. How did you get it?
I did 4 divided by 5.
You did 4 divided by 5, which I think you actually did 5 divided by 4.
Oh, could you cross? Oh, yeah, that's what
Thank you, Christina. Christina said, let's cross multiply. These fractions are equal. 4 times x is equal to 5 times 1. And now what do I do, Christina?
And then you cancel out.
Well, wait, I've got 4 times. How do I get rid of the 4?
You do 4 divided by 4.
Uh-huh.
And then do 5 divided by 4.
And that tells us that x is equal to what? Can you do that on your calculator? Just tell me what it equals.
1.25.
1.25. And that's what Sam got for us. That's what he told us that it equaled. Okay? Guys, remember, when I've got equal fractions, just cross multiply and divide to find out what that variable equals. Thanks, Eric. Good job, guys.